So I got a call from my craziest friend, and I'm the craziest friend, right? Like, I have ideas like, could I get bees to clean my house? And he gives me a call, and he says like, hey, we gotta build a stage at a music festival in the Poconos. And you gotta say yes, because he's crazy, and when you do things with him, just the world warps around it. You go on this incredible adventure, and it's amazing. So part of the problem with building a stage at a music festival, when I say stage, I mean it's a huge affair, right? It's not just a stage and you're on it. It's got to be visually appealing. It's got to look good. It's got to be a nice, beautiful piece of art. And the problem with this is that there's going to be two types of people that we're going to be encountering. We're going to be encountering like real hippies and fake hippies. And like real hippies, like, they're around still, and you see them and they're like, they hang back, like, because they're just like on their own like wavelength, and it's cool, right? Like, but like neo hippies, they're just like, hey man, that's mine, and it's just like they're not cool. So the neo hippies, they're like Halloween theme party hippies, and they just go to this musical festival for a weekend and think it's amazing, and it's not. So we get there, and it should be easy. We have 7 days. My girlfriend and I have 7 days to help Ilya build a stage. We have enough building materials to build a subdivision. We've got a bunch of really good people that can help us out. It's a campground, so we have accommodations up the wazoo. They're feeding us excellent. First problem is the accommodations. The accommodations is being handled by Kasha. Kasha's cute. That's it. So Kasha, what happens if you want to find out where you're staying is you go up to Kasha, you tell Kasha your name, she puts in a nickname, doesn't tell you that's what she's done, tells you to go somewhere, and where you're going is you think you're staying there. What's actually happening is when you go there, you put your stuff in there, you leave, you go work 16 hours hard construction, come back, and your stuff's outside. Because you told someone else to go there too. But I know, it sounds bad, but we found a workaround. We slept outside. So that's working against us. Also working against us is as the week goes on, our sleep goes down. And we're just trying to not lose our cool. Because there is not a good way to lose your cool at a music festival. It is the worst place to lose your cool because it's all about being cool. It's all about image. It's all about, yeah, man. And you just want to be groovy, but there's still people that are getting shit done. And we're the people that are getting shit done. We work hard. We don't complain. I complain. I'm here tonight complaining about this event. The week goes on. Sleep goes down. More and more fake hippies are rolling in, getting in our way, fucking shit up. But we do it anyway. We build a geodesic dome, and it's a geodesic dome of wood, and we cover it with oak, which is easy to work with. It's wood. Wood's really easy to work with. You can tell anyone how to. We could work with wood tonight. If you want to come and work with wood over here, we could do it. You don't need to go get special tools. We could do it tonight. The original plan was that everyone would work with wood because everyone was low skilled, low experienced. But then Ilya, my craziest friend, sees a bunch of bar steel. Now, Ilya does not know how to weld, but he wants to learn how to weld. And he decides he's going to learn how to weld by cutting this bar steel into spikes and then going 20 feet in the air and trying to affix it to this facade of a stage, which will eventually hang above all the party goers, all the hippies, and then when they leave and it reverts to being a summer camp, children. So because he's learning how to weld on the fly, he spends the entire time, and he's the one that knows how to do everything, he spends the entire time with a mask face down to the point that he hurts his back so bad. Our solution was to put him in a chair and spin saran wrap around the chair and put him on a dolly so we could wheel him from project to project to project. He was just absolutely insane, moving from place to place. There's 12 hours until the festival opens. The doors are going to open, the party people are coming in, and we think we're done. I mean, we look at it, we pull it off. Ilya is in the wind. At this point, we've had 1 hour sleep per night for 3 nights. 1 hour of sleep per night for 3 nights. And when you have 1 hour sleep per night for 3 nights, what you have to tell every part of your body to do every single thing. Like, you have to be like, all right, and then we're gonna grab this and not cut our hand off, and then when we're done with that, we're gonna do something else and not cut our hand off. And that's what we spend the entire time doing. And the leader of the festival, Tom, comes down. Tom descends from the hill to survey our work. We're like, this is gonna be awesome, man. Like, he's gonna love this, because we pulled it off. I mean, the steel is there, it's dangerous, but only we know that. The skin is there, it's amazing. It has like a mouth. We're in this little glade in the woods, and it feels like you've come to this creature's world, and you're gonna see this DJ. Tom, beautiful man, my God, this is a beautiful man. Curly hair, no shirt. A shirt would get in the way for how this man looks. He was just fantastic. And we're all just like, he must be incredible. I mean, look at this guy. This guy runs the place. He's handsome. He's got a hammer. It's incredible. We want to know what his assessment is. He looks at it. There's no stage. Unfortunately, Tom's voice sounds like that. And there was no stage. We forgot to build a place for the musicians to go because we were so involved in just doing the skiing that we forgot to put a stage in. And luckily, we had 12 hours and a downpour to build a stage. Rachel and I pulled it off. We didn't lose our cool. We lost track of Ilya, and it worked. The doors opened. People thought it was awesome. But as they came in, we were just demolished, honestly. And like, people are coming in, they were like, woo, woo. And we were just... And it didn't look like we were on drugs. It looked like we were on war. It was just nuts. We were just like not what anyone wanted to see. And some guy had like a full body devil stick that was made out of iron rod, and it clocked me in the back of the head. So I couldn't go to sleep because now I've been hit in the head so hard that I'm worried I have a concussion, and so I have to stagger around the festival. And so we see enough of the acts that we're like, you know what, we gotta get out of here. We have nothing to do with these people. We're such a buzzkill, because they like look at you and they're like, ooh, I don't want to be involved with that. So we take the bus to where our car is. Now, if you want to know who they've put in charge of the parking lot near the festival, it is a fake hippie. It is not. He is so beyond. They're like, we don't want you anywhere. Like, you're just an impression of an impression of an impression of an impression. Like, he's like the Groucho Marx glasses of hippie, and he is there, and it's a wet. We're trying to get our car out, and we've spent the last week, by the way, anytime anything has gotten in our way, how do we fix it? We use physical labor, we change the world around us, and move that thing through it. So when the car gets stuck, we're just like, okay, well, we're just gonna change the world around us and grab this gravel from the top of the hill and start putting it down here. And we start moving, and it's spinning out, and we see this guy, honestly, he was he was either trying to sell us a cell phone or get us to go into a car wash. He was like, and we're just like, we're so like, all right, well, we gotta just, we gotta give this guy something, because what if he throws himself in front of the car? Who knows? So we roll down the windows, and we look at him, and he goes, oh no, I'm gonna get bitched at. And he just, we don't care, you're not gonna get bitched at. I screwed that one up. We don't care, you're gonna get bitched at. We lost our cool. We fucking lost our cool. We just couldn't deal anymore. We couldn't deal with this silly impression of a man. And we just drove off into the sunset and didn't see Ilya again for 6 months. And we told him he was gonna have to build his own Burning Man stage. We're sorry. Thank you.
Give it up for Don.